Cheltenham at BoyleSports. Bring it on.
And the Queen Mother Champion Chase is obviously the feature. And look, Ted, I mean, a bit like Altior, I suppose, in the Arkle, like Douvan wins this doing handstands, I presume. Is there anything to stop him?
Yeah, unless he's genuflex coming down the hill or something, just something silly, I'd say he's 3-1 and he's entitled to be 3-1 on. The Champion Chase is often a great race and often a weak race. I mean, there's absolutely nothing in that race of the calibre of Douvan. I mean, they're making different horses there. Like Undasu won't run, Altior won't run, Fox Norton won't get him off. I mean, even if Douvan didn't run, Fox Norton would be stretched to win it. Like, Douvan has nothing to beat unless they said to you, he does something silly. And that, any horse can do that. Like Vatour did it last year in Liverpool.
Well, wouldn't it be great to have a race with York Hill and Altior and Douvan? I mean, Brian O'Connor wrote a piece about this on his blog yesterday, and he said, look, the 4 days is obviously, it's great for punters and it drags it all out, but you're actually not getting a true reflection of the best horses taking each other on in the best races. Is that your...
I mean, if you divide up the opposition, they can go where they like. I mean, if you didn't have a JLT, you'd have York Hill taking on Altior.
Yeah.
And if you didn't have a Ryanair, you'd have to have Undasu running against
the champion
Douvan.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the same way. If you didn't have the 800 metres and only had the mile race, you wouldn't have the fellas running the 800 metres. But that's what it is. It's the way Cheltenham have gone. They've extended it another 4 days. It might end up being 5 days in a few years' time. It's all about money. No one gives a tuppenny twitters about the competition.
Okay.
It's about the LSD.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. And I suppose with Douvan as well, like Robbie, you know, Willie Mullen's saying they're going to look at next year and see, potentially they might look at the Gold Cup and 3 miles. But like for the moment, this horse is a superstar over 2 miles, so why would you change him?
Yeah, no, he is. And as Ted was saying, there's nothing in the Champion Chase will get anywhere near him. Maybe next year they will try and stretch his stamina. I don't know if he'll stay. Only Ruby and Willie would know if he has the stamina to stay 3 miles and further. Obviously they'll probably find out in the King George maybe next Christmas, but this year for the Champion Chase he's looks a steering job, bar accidents.
I mean, Joseph, it has been said that Douvan could run in the Champion Hurdle, the Champion Chase and the Gold Cup and nearly win them all. He's that good.
Yeah, he's there's no doubt that he's head and shoulders above all of these anyway.
Yeah.
He's an exceptional horse. He hasn't been tested. He's not going to be tested this year anyway. Maybe when he steps up and trip, he'll be tested. But I'd be watching the race and enjoying Douvan.
BoyleSports will give you money back if your horse finished second or third to the SP favourite, or if your horse falls at the first or last jump on every race at Cheltenham. Plus, bet €10 with BoyleSports today and get €30 in free bets. Cheltenham at BoyleSports. Bring it on.